So, some of you have asked about how to filter emails. And if you're like me, you're getting a lot of emails from Google Classroom. And if you're subscribed to, or if you're listed as a student in many different classes, as I am, you're going to be receiving a lot of emails. So, mine come through into my updates, or did come through into my updates tab. Maybe yours are coming through in your primary, but it doesn't matter where they're coming. You can create a filter that's going to send them to their own folder over here and take them out of your inbox. So if I scroll down to Classroom, you can see 2,332. You can see that this is just email after email after email coming from Google Classroom. So the example that I will give is on the New York Times emails that I have coming through. So again, I subscribe to that through the link that Cindy gave about how teachers can subscribe to the New York Times. Interesting. So here's how we do it. Find an email that you want to filter, and you can click the box and then go up into the three dots and say filter messages like these. Boom, click that button, and then you've got a whole lot of interesting stuff there that you can completely ignore and just simply click create filter. Now, then we get to the meat of creating this filter. So if it's the New York Times, I want it to skip the inbox, and I want to apply the label, and I don't think I have a label for this, so I'll make it and call it New York Times. Create. And I could mark it as important. I could put it in a category. Let's just put it in updates, and then I can click apply filter to matching conversations. So all of the other ones that I've already received, it will apply it to. So you can, I can't move it, but you can see underneath there's all these other New York Times articles. If I click create filter, we should see them all disappear. Slowly they all disappeared. So now in my updates folder tab, I don't have any from New York Times. And if I go over to my folders over here, or my labels, if I'm 100% correct, and look at New York Times, there we go. Oh, I had a New York Times filter anyway. So now they're all in there for me to see. If I want to read the New York Times, I just go to there, and they're all automatically. Now, another little tip, I want to look at that fairly often, so if I edit the label and put a plus at the top, that will put it to the top of the list. So now, if I go up to here, you can see it's right up near the top of the list, New York Times, and I can get that going. So I've got filters, lots and lots and lots of different filters. Notice the parents all come through into one folder or with a label. All the weekly updates automatically go into a folder based on a filter. So there you have it. The steps involved in creating a filter that will take emails out of your inbox and put them automatically into a folder using labels and the other parameters that you can set in the filter dialog box. I hope it makes your email more streamlined.